on my own. The moon she watches, pale and still. Her gaze it bends to match my will. I tread the graves, I feel the scars, or I gather stars under stars. The moon she weeps, her light turns white. Lost so wandering day by night. Each battlefield a book of pain. The cries of men, their fleeting gain. I touch the dirt where blood once dried. The silence screams, the echoes lied. The moon is my witness, she sees my vow. I carry the grief of then and now. No rest for the curse, no peace to find. The weight of the past, it changed my mind. Day by I tread the graves, I feel the scars, I gather sorrow under stars, the moon she weeps, her light turns white, a lost soul wandering day by night.
They are. Are they? Yes, they are. Is the red button still open? Yeah, everything is doing what it's supposed to. At the moment, it seems like. Hi everybody, it's us, an Orrery of Souls, back for yet another session of the main campaign. As you can see, we're 2 down at the moment. Sometime over the next hour, Alyssa will be donning her red panda suit.
Don't make that promise.
I don't know if she will, but she'll be inhabiting Fushi.
She'll be joining us at the table.
And Sush got called into work yet again, so we're gonna be down Sush this evening.
Boo jobs.
Boo jobs, IRL SUX.
Great.
I'm telling you, man, we got to pool our money to build the gaming commune.
Yeah, we're building a permanent studio in that colony, so I don't have to keep
Oh, absolutely.
resetting all of this.
That goes without saying.
Okay.
I'm going to start filling out things too, which will be a lot more stressful.
I love the idea of those gaming mansions for video gamers, but it's for TTRPGs.
Oh yeah.
I want someone to do that.
There's a castle that does that.
I know, but like, I want like, that's really cool. But I want it to like, I want like the budget that these like gaming groups get to make something like that.
Okay, we'll go
Normalize
win the lottery.
nerds.
Normalized nerds.
Go win the lottery, then you can do whatever you want.
I know, right?
Okay, so when we had left off, and of course, no, good, all right.
No good?
No, good.
It's no good.
No good. So when we had left off, we had spent some hours tracking a dark, shadowy, cloaked figure through the city. Kind of narrowed down what district it seems to be centered in, but then became aware that he was leading you on a merry chase around the edges of that district, and so you decided to back off for a while, head back to HQ. Those who were not involved in that tracking effort, which was Fushi and Vosk, everybody else went straight to HQ, and they were in the company of Belgar, the informant. And just before the end of that, oh no, that happened before you guys chased, because Vosk is the one who gave him a full bag of gold.
Well, it was the chase. They came back to headquarters. The interrogation of Belgar.
And then I gave him a
And
bag of
Okay,
gold.
okay, okay.
You were good.
I was just like, well, then what did Belgar do for 5 hours while he was hanging out at HQ?
Getting
Oh.
interrogated.
He's being debriefed. He's like, can I have my underwear back now?
He was calming down from nearly being assassinated by a group of muggers.
That's true.
I know, right?
Lots of
Sometimes it takes
chamomile-
5 hours.
Lots of chamomile tea from Bei'Hara. Yeah, so he at the end of that debriefing session, Vosk set Homie up for the next foreseeable future and by giving him an entire bag of gold, 11 handfuls of gold, as I remember.
It was a bag full.
It was an entire, okay, so it'd be 10
Yeah, it was a
handfuls
bag.
of gold. Probably more than he'd seen in his life in altogether.
I just picturing that moment of just like that meme where you save a squirrel or give a squirrel a nut. It's like, we'll be there in your grits.
Exactly, and that's exactly what he said. He said, "You can find me at the Gilded Compass, and if you need anything, you come find me there, and I'll do everything I can." So. He went on with his life, and the rest of you decided that rather than heading back out to re-engage the search for the shadowy figure, you would rest and let that heat die down, let him feel like he had lost his tail, and settle in somewhere, and then begin that check, begin that quest. And because of the level up, I would say that this would be a long rest. If everybody's okay with that.
I mean, I lose the sense of
That's a very good point. So yeah, no, that's let's go ahead and short rest and yeah. No. That's kind of important to the plan, and so yeah, you would. The GM not GMing very good. So.
You're doing fine.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, short rest, everybody. Short rest. Also, congratulations to our PCs. They have all leveled up to level 2, which is the first level of tier 2 in Daggerheart. So from this point forward, they'll be playing with their new adjusted stats and abilities.
You get the choice for a 1d4 for clearing armor and clearing health.
Right.
All right, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and do this. I rolled 2 ones.
Question.
Yeah.
Could I possibly do? Because the way that favor works, during a rest, I spend one of my downtime next to these 2 gates.
Right.
Is it possible?
Yeah. You can use multiple. You can repeat downtime actions.
I didn't have any stress to do. I didn't have any health. I didn't have any marks from the other rest. So I have to figure it out.
As long as it doesn't explicitly say counter to that in the text of
As far as I've seen it.
then yeah, you can stack.
And
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Correct.
so after everybody gets kind of wrapped back up and does whatever they need to have done. Boy, you are. Look at your tongue.
He got a belly.
After everybody gets, are you okay?
Are you good?
Any point after this is going to be
You done?
competition.
I'm gonna puke on the chair.
Let's not. You done eating your sour worms? No. What you got left? Oh, you still got rainbow left? Okay.
Okay.
So Draco's going to notice what time it is, or how late it has gotten.
Noonish.
Lovely.
I just pulled that off the top of my head.
I would hope so. So, anyways, he's going to remember that he had made an appointment with a very excitable individual. I will know his name in just a moment.
Because I should know.
Did you know?
I should. I absolutely should. Because I keep telling myself that I'm gonna during the rewatch I'm gonna take all the notes of the NPCs and their personalities and then I get so caught up in watching what happened that I forget to take the freaking notes.
That's why you got to watch it twice.
I do, but that's 8 hours. Say 6 hours on a good night.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is. It's very much a me problem, and considering that I am a me problem, that's a problem stacked on top of a problem.
How about this? First time you rewatch it through, the second watch is you skip around.
I would have to remember where to skip around too. And that would mean taking notes during the first watch, and there's the problem.
3 times to be sure. Sass.
Circular reasoning. Professor Eldrin,
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 yes, yes.
should have some news for me now. So I'm going to invite my shadows to come with me. Tell me I'm wrong.
Boy, he was. Like my shadow was that.
That's familiar.
Yeah. No, that's the gnome who was also a gnome. No. She was a gnome. But this is the other place that's storing a cat. I have to go find out about that dagger.
I gotta go with you.
Care to join?
Certainly. I still have the scent for now.
Well, hopefully this won't take too long, so... Shall we then?
I will need to sleep at some point, and at that time I will lose it.
Eldrin.
All right. That was just up and around the corner, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Also in Old City.
Over to the woods. It's glory and pomp we go.
Yeah, that was northeast of headquarters. Oh, no.
Yeah, I want to say.
That's a little far. Because, oh.
No, that building is part of it. Okay.
Hello, my friend.
Sorry, the shapes are different again.
Here.
I do. See Side Quest episode 5.
You need a random stinger you can just throw in on the episode. It's like episode 5.
Right.
But this is episode 6.
And just so you know, we're sponsored by Aura.
Alright. Don't start that.
It's been on nothing but Dungeons and Daddies here. So here we go.
Third.
We'll get there one day.
We're sponsored by us.
Yeah, we have no money. If we had sponsored money, it would solve some stuff.
So it's a relatively short journey, just up and around the block. The haunt is, as is pretty much traditional, unoccupied, other than by. Wait, I've got stats on that.
Whew, man, I forgot about it.
I have information. I have information. Is it important?
I don't know.
No.
Well, that's just me on a day-to-day basis. On full information, it's useless when I'm full of it.
Wait, it's not Great Square. Old
It's
City.
Old City.
I knew that.
I wonder. So I guess this was no average.
Eldrin. I do have notes on it. They're just not handwritten ones. That's why I don't remember writing them. So as you enter, who's entering first?
That would be me.
You see Beatrice behind the counter.
I don't know.
I got you.
Somebody answer me.
Okay.
I'm happy somebody answered me.
Hello, young Beatrice.
Good afternoon, Master Captain Drakko. Captain Drakko. Yes. Welcome.
Is the professor in?
He's a sergeant. He is. He's been in the books. He's been distinctly disappointed recently. He seems to be down in the dumps, as you might say, and trying to console himself in the histories. So, if you'll wait for just a moment, I'll let him know that you've arrived. He is expecting you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
She disappears through a curtained door behind the counter, and after a few minutes she returns and she says he's gathering his things and we'll be down in just a moment. Let's see, this is the historian's haunt, where we saw nothing. This wasn't where the news rack was. That was Scribe Shelf. So here we have.
This is a tavern.
Yes, that's right. This is a dusty tavern that looks more like a library than a pub. There are no other patrons in none of the educators are still educating, in the normal patron stock are usually doing stuff during the day, and this is not a place where day drinkers come. If they do come, they usually don't stay for long because it's boring as hell. So,
But it's quiet.
Sounds like a
So it's quiet drinkers. Right?
it is, yes.
This is a novel place. Have a pint of ale while you're reading a book.
I can hear my own heartbeat. It's so quiet.
It is
Isn't that a
a
bad
bad
thing?
too.
That is.
After a few minutes, you can
If you pay
hear.
attention close enough, you think you hear boss. Think.
heavy footsteps on stairs as this little gnome trucks down from his research area up the stairs and comes down. He's got two big books and a small, thin, not a fat stack of paper, but a small sheaf of papers that he's been making handwritten notes on. This is Sergeant. Sergeant, it's good to see you. The research that you asked me to do on the nature of this dagger, and he gives you the drawing back. Information on the ground has been thin. However, he takes one of the books, opens it up to a bookmarked page. Says, "This is the first recorded entry that I've been able to find that seems to match this description. It seems that following the mutual kill between a former Avantrium Collective master and a golem that was produced by the collective, killed one another in the streets of Lutula on the opposite end of Shame, on the far end of Shame, the Fearish border. The scene was cleaned by Shamish guardsmen. They flagged the event as a matter of state security, revolving around the Avantrium Collective itself. The golem's chassis, which was declared to be damaged and inert, was cataloged as a contraband construct debris large, and was shoved into storage in the evidence warehouse at Lutula, where it would seem that it was lost. No mention of that chassis has emerged, although that was not the focus of my research. So were you to decide that I should make it so, I might be able to find more on that. The blade itself, however, was cataloged separately. It seems that notes taken by that clerk miscategorized it, and instead of filing it with the chassis in the Secure State Crimes Vault, it was mislabeled as recovered stolen property from a common street brawl, and was moved to a much lower security holding area. Records of it appear in inventories taken up through 790. This first record was in the year 766. So it was in the state's custody for near to 30 years, 24 years. It appears nowhere in records anywhere during the period intervening between 790 and 940. In 940, however, it reappears in several headlines, as well as some state recordings within the Fearish government, and only two mentions within Shamish, although they are quite notable. It seems that a young Dracona by the name of Chrysis Cinder Scale was in Lutula illegally, searching for what in his interviews prior to his trial said that he was searching for the best trophy with his friends, a Drakko Mireblight and a Narsa Firetooth. You saw that extra eyeball, yes? Okay. Cinderscale described moving through the market and encountering a vendor's cart where he was drawn to this blade and took it into his possession, cataloged as theft. It was stolen from a closed vendor's cart at the time. It was after business hours. Um, that Dagger was involved in the killing of 6 Shamish citizens on that same night. None of whom seemed to be actual city guard, but secondary records indicate that there was a mercenary unit that was under contract to the Lutula Guard at that time, and it seems as though these men might have been a part of that contract. The killing of 6 Shamish citizens sparked a massive diplomatic crisis, and the weapon became known in local headlines as the Emerald Trophy. Cinderscale was executed some days later for the crime, and the other 2 offenders were banished from Fear. From 940, the year of that specific incident, all the way up through 999, this very year, the trophy seems to have been in the possession of Dracian Meyerblight, a border lord in the Fierce government, and it seems that he kept it as evidence, negotiating somewhat vehemently that it should be kept in his possession. That is what we know of this blade.
Seems like a long history attached to such a simple knife.
Seems like it. You did start in the Lutula area, as I had suggested.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem like anything got outside of that, which is rather unfortunate. But
There are periods where it is unaccounted for, that near 50-year period between 940 and 999 where, or excuse me, between 766 and 940, some close to 300 years, where it could have gotten up to anything, as it were.
that is unfortunate that there wasn't more information, but I do appreciate your hunting for me. Thank you very much.
It was a fascinating search. I'm glad I was able to find something about it, but I certainly wish that there was more to be had.
I do as well, but there's only so much that written analogs can do for us.
So it is, and yet we place so much weight upon them.
All we can do is hope that they are written correctly. Thank you for your time, Professor.
It was my pleasure, Sergeant. Anything else I can do for you? Of course, come see me.
I certainly will. Thank you so much. I will take my leave now.
Very well, gentlemen.
I did do a fate roll. Drakko did manage to keep his composure. He understood when they started talking about the incident that name was going to come up, so he did prep himself.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It was a 4 and a 10.
Once we're out of the shop, I'm like, you have 2 pieces of history with you, it seems. Do you believe that the knives history has anything to do with its importance?
That's the only thing that I can think of why somebody would want this dagger so bad. Unfortunately, nothing that I know, nothing we have learned so far, seems to have been particularly important towards any extra details.
The major points from that history lesson was it was in a street brawl between a golem and a member of the collective. Then it was taken as evidence, seemingly stolen for glory, and then disappeared.
That is the short of it, but why was it wanted so badly in the first place? Am I not hearing? I'm too quiet.
You need me to be louder?
Not now.
So anyways, I started yelling.
I started yelling.
I must confess, even though I've lived quite a bit longer than I should have, my understanding of historical fact is lacking. It's not around most people sometimes. I do recall the rise of the golems, but only through hearsay secondhand.
5 pages of actual information in history, and you have one. I'm sorry. Continue, guys.
He's so proud of himself. He did this last night.
I like it.
Last night or the night before.
And part of today.
Is it script like typewriter?
Yeah, the old school typewriter.
Yeah, it looks. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. This
It
just,
caught my attention. It's like, wait a minute.
it's just
what is
the notepad.
It's nostalgia. Well, shall we go hunt down an assassin?
Oh, what time is it?
It'll be just closing in on 1 now. By now, couple minutes to walk over there. Minutes to wait for him to come downstairs. So yeah, we're looking at 12:30, 12:40.
Okay. It's already been a couple hours.
Well, how about we walk towards where
Well, that's right. A couple hours of the short rest as well. So yeah. So
Okay,
it'd
yeah.
be 1:30 to 2:30.
So how about we go wander towards where you lost him and see if he's still hanging around there and figure out where he went from there.
Certainly. Follow me. And just
There.
like a hungry ghost.
But ghosts can't be hungry.
Which one is?
You just see the focus that Fushi had to deal with now.
Yup.
My brain went to the part in Hocus Pocus where they're in the school and they look at the script like,
That's what I was saying
You
last
brought
week.
that up last time too.
I don't
No,
remember.
I brought it up last time because the first thing I thought of when you said you're like focused but you're not running, it's like that's the first thing I thought of. You're not making a sound when you're doing it. It's more like you're just gliding, but you're just putting in the effort and doing the same movements.
I lift up the skirt.
It's just as terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, it is due south of your position right now. So, you guys are right here at this pile, and it's somewhere down due south in the Great Square area.
To get more specific information, or do we need to wait to roll anything until we get to the spot?
We're just gonna say it's gonna take you about another 40 minutes to make the trek by foot.
Okay.
Let's just see if there's any shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
person y'all were following was on top of a roof most of the time, right?
Mm-hmm. He was moving from on the rooftops, which is partially why we weren't able to gain on him.
And nobody took the dark out of anything, so.
Well, I don't see why we should have. Wasn't doing him any good to not keep it in there.
Track the scent.
I can do it too.
Yeah, right now, though.
I can. I'm tracking him right now.
Good.
I get to.
We had a scent, but
It's my scent following.
That's even more terrifying.
he's just following his own self. He's
Okay.
I'm following myself. I left a little piece of myself with the assassin.
I'm not gonna say anything. I just get on it and just slowly put. I feel like about a good 10 feet away. This is the most room I've had between me and him since we started doing this.
I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna follow away.
I'm gonna give you a healthy lead. Go for it.
Okay.
You good?
Yes. No, I am. I'm at this point now where we have reached a chapter change in my notes.
Chapter 2.
And so, yeah, and so I am trying to figure out how to knit the next chapter together with where we are now. And I think I've got as we're moving through Great Square proper, the square part of the Great Squares. Midday, it's going to be very populated. Couriers, diplomats, face-to-face meetings happening out in the Great Square, politicians walking around on their breaks. Can I have each of you make a finesse check to move through the crowd without being bopped or jostled?
I had to choose one of the ones that I've got a 0.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh no, that's the worst of those.
Did you double ones?
Whoa. Oh no. Critically failed. The first of the game.
Wow, yeah, our first crit fail ever.
Draco's not doing much better. 1 and 4 with fear.
Okay.
Here.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
You just go ahead and put that right back
That
on there.
puts us up to 11 fear on the board, people.
It's very crowded today.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have waited.
It'll work out. Somebody will steal half of our money, and most of us are going to be broke. And then there's Vosk.
I won't be completely broke, but I'll have lost.
You are jostled. What was your actual roll? The numeric
13 with
value?
fear.
It was 13. Okay, check this out.
He's suddenly proud of himself.
You are distracted while you're moving through this crowd because suddenly your hunter mark flares, closing quickly in direct proximity to you, within 20, 25 yards once you pick it up. As you start turning around, you hear Steed Bonnet starts growling and barking and snaps at the leg of a liveried courier. Um,
Okay.
the courier drops screaming as blood begins pouring from his calf muscle where Bonnet bit him. The bag that he was carrying falls from his shoulder, tips on a corner, the satchel opens up, and papers start drifting out and are being kicked and tracked, and everything that this guy was supposed to be delivering somewhere is now being spread all across the square.
Courier of Katari.
Negative. Negative. It is a human teenager.
Oh no. Mono went Cujo.
Smelled salami. It's a
um,
good thing we have the cops on our side.
the courier, as he was falling, grabbed onto Draco's shoulder and tries to use you as leverage to keep from falling, and pulls you off of balance, and distracts you from your purpose of moving through the
Right.
through the square. So you're in this storm of
Shit done wrong.
like I want to say diplomatic, but it's not necessarily. But it's like a diplomatic satchel has just been opened to the air and to the general populace. So you're in this. There's papers fluttering all over the place. You are down. You are gravely distracted at a critical point in your hunt, and you are on a dog who is currently latched on to a human person.
It's your dog, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of how to get him away. The first thought process was leave it, leave it. I'll literally hop off and then stop him, like put my hands over his eyes and give a turn loose.
Okay.
Is it not paving? Yeah, I made a hand gesture. I was I was gonna do a countdown by hand, and that was the
The
gesture.
wrong thing.
Yes. It takes some doing. Bonnet does release once you get your hand on his jaw. He knows what you're trying to do, and he eases up and lets the guy loose. The guy it starts shouting and rolling like a soccer player. He is not accustomed to this kind of pain, nor the thought that a beast would have subjected him to this. So he's calling, call the guard, and also call the doctor. I'm gravely wounded. Guard,
I
I've been attacked.
I am a guard. Just hang on. Try and calm down.
Well, then you would have seen what happened. This beast has torn a great gouge out of my leg, and I am unable to fulfill my duties.
I understand. We'll try and get you patched up. Just calm down a little bit.
I do getting Bonnet calmed down. I'll walk over to him. I pull up my healing potion, pop the cap, and hand him the bottle.
I mean,
Having to trust Draco to watch over him for a moment because I'm locked in. I don't want to lose this. Can I roll to see if I can spot Katari?
Yes, in this kerfuffle, however, you've got a pretty high target.
I get advantage because I know the scent. I'm spending a hope for my new hunter experience. So, ooh, that's a good roll. Damn. 27 with hope.
Beat it by 10.
I got my hope back. Listen, Vosk is locked.
He is. He's a badass. You reacquire. I thought I was being so smart when I came up with this system.
You were. I just rolled good.
No.
Oh, that.
My target number filing system, but I'm constantly, when I put it back, I put it back in the slot of the card in front of it, and
Maybe you need something closer to this so the gaps are wider.
yeah, that's
Okay.
it's
It is
exactly
the
like
same?
that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yes, you can actually see him. He is moving through the crowd. He's continuing south in the direction you were already headed. But he is moving away from you as your group is dealing with the courier.
I'm breaking sight of him. It's like, Draco, I have him.
Go with him. Is Bonnet going to be able to track him?
You can't forget that smell.
Go with him. Stay out of trouble.
No promises. And just
All right.
I'm going to help try and get the kid to shut up. He's been healed.
I can also handle a little bit of that too.
Oh,
I was gonna go more diplomatic than that.
it's aggressive negotiations.
I'm a guard.
Well, you do you then.
I insist that this dog be put down. He's obviously a menace to society.
Unfortunately, sir, this dog is part of an investigation at the moment. We're trying to track some bad people. It's very crowded here in Edge. I imagine that's why you got bit. I do apologize. We will find some way to keep this from happening again. Might end up being a muzzle of some sort, but I don't know.
I should hope
There's a
so.
low thundering sound from behind you.
We'll talk about it. Chill. You've been healed. How else can we help make this go away for you?
It's like I stopped. It's like, you know what? Fine. It's on me. I'll ride up. I'll hop back on Bonnet. Ride past him.
It's some assistance with these papers.
Everybody in the courtyard, grab a pen and hand it to this gentleman here.
Give the presence check, please.
I have none of that. 6.
You're generally ignored.
With hope, though, so
Go ahead and take that hope.
I can't.
You're full up.
I am full up.
Such a hopeful lap.
Can I spend a hope? And Father once taught me, give me a reroll on that instead of the +2.
Tell me how you would approach it differently. What would your father have taught you to better attract the attention of a crowd of people who don't give a shit about you?
Intimidation.
You can intimidate maybe 2 people if they're standing right next to each other.
Right. And Father wouldn't have taught me that, really.
Really wouldn't have, yes.
Should I possibly lend a help action to it to try to give him at least another
What do you think
die?
you would do? How would Steed be able to help in this situation?
He's a very large dog, and I can at least make people turn and look.
I'm a 7-foot Dracona.
I can make more people turn and look. This dog standing on his hind legs is over 7 foot.
Hey guys, look at the dog.
Dancing dog! Dancing dog! Gather the papers!
Presence is not my strong point.
Mine neither.
I still
I'm
find
trying
it
to
so
think of
funny
how
that if
people,
Voss was here, he has a better chance of doing any of this.
Right. I
The one
think
that
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lost cause at this point, right?
Yeah.
I'll,
Same.
we can still catch him because he's been around enough. He's gonna know his scent.
Yeah.
That thing that I was trying to figure out when I was staring into the distance before
Is gone.
falling out of my skull.
Sorry.
No, it's not you.
If somebody had a crit fail once, first time, it had to be me. I'm happy with this. We got it out of the way.
better you than some of us.
Better in a situation like this than in the middle of combat.
I got it out of the way.
So we are in the square part of Great Square.
Yeah, that specifically, so I didn't roll bad the first time. And that happened.
And he was headed due south. So how long does it take us to help him?
It depends on how windy it is
And
how
how
many
thorough
papers,
you want to be.
and
Yeah.
how many papers just go wisping away randomly.
Not very long, actually. Most of the papers have settled to the ground and are not necessarily being tracked, being walked on, but are not necessarily being tracked and moved further away from it. That's helpful. Who here has the higher perception? You're moving. Yes. Sorry. So you okay? Yes. No. This is me thinking. This is me trying to formulate.
Try to put words to thoughts.
Exactly.
And make sure they stick right. Because if they don't stick right, that makes for a messy story later.
All right. As you're trying to collate the papers, get them all facing the same direction at least, you notice a couple of the entries are have the letterhead of the Gilded Leaf Trading Company. Some of them are lists, contracts, stuff like that, but they're signed EV in big round letters. As you're checking that out, the courier starts grabbing the papers that you've gotten and reaches to grab the papers that you've got and starts
you know, doing what he needs to do
Been trying to
not
work
get
him
in
back into
trouble.
his satchel. Yes. Can I get a knowledge check from Drakko, please? This is a recall.
11.
The best I could do with an 11. Was that fear or? Oh. What was the name of the person that Belgar fell under the thumb of? They called that person something.
Evie? Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. Gotcha.
Vosk. Describe to me your tracking tactic at this point.
I'm sticking to the crowd as much as I can, trying to weave through, just going with the skills I've kind of picked up on, just going unnoticed.
Gray man.
Gray man. Keeping decent distance, but never letting him get out of my lights.
Can I get Finesse's hide?
Finesse's hide.
Yeah, let's do get a finesse check from you. Okay. Would be nice to you.
That's a 12 with fear.
Okay.
My finesse is 0, so.
Mine too. That's yours. So stealth missions are out of the question. Is what I'm getting.
No, just I don't get any bonuses.
No. Between the 4 of us, we have 1, maybe 2 points of finesse.
I'm the tracker, not the sneaker.
I'm a tracker too, damn it. I also ride a giant dog, so I'm not a sneaker.
I'm 7-foot dragon. And then there's
the
red-
4-foot Muppet.
Yeah, but she's not quiet enough for that shit. So
We're not good at stealth.
she's agility. She can go places.
Same.
This is not a well-built team.
But it sure is interesting.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Something was telling me I should do this, but I bumped instinct and agility. I want to see better and also want to be able to shoot better.
That's
Why isn't that working? That's supposed to turn into. Oh wait, is that no? It's supposed to turn into a marker. Where's my pointer? There it is. No. There's a specific.
Why is this being a pain to you?
Yeah, I'm being stupid. Well, anyway, you can see that. So here we are in Great Square. He heads down here at this road here. Starts to turn here. And then suddenly kicks back up this road here.
Yeah, this way.
Turns back down here. Kicks in right around here. Kicks back up here.
Yeah, he noticed me.
That's a lot of information, though. It can be a lot of information.
And can I get 2 more? These will be perception. 2 perception checks, please.
Is this
First
related
one
to tracking him at all?
there. Second one, yes.
I got the hope. I'll burn it for both of them. So +2 on both of the rolls.
Okay.
20 with hope on the first one.
You maintain him for the first go around of that block.
Critical success on the second.
You still have him on the second go around, though you notice now that he's starting to do jags, turns into alleys earlier than you would have thought, at a faster velocity, in the hopes to try to shake you.
Seeing the pattern that he's following, could I try to intercept him? Try to catch him?
Yes, you have a better chance of doing that than he does of doing that to you right now. Brother.
Cameras all still good.
Cameras are all still good, yes.
Want to make sure.
Yeah, no, and that's why I realize that I do need to have that so that your eyes, because I'm lost in this, and during those times you can be my eyes. So yeah. Sorry. Anyway, love you. Thank you. Love you.
Wow. Oh, got some distance on that, didn't you?
It's that bouncy resin.
Yeah, it's also a caltrop, so
Yeah. Oh, so you're not going to be able to pick it up easy.
I wasn't going to get all the way down without getting out of the chair. That was my problem.
Do this. Your evasion, sir.
My evasion?
Not an attack. Not an attack.
Mhm.
I'm just using your evasion for him.
Gotcha. 11.
Okay. So you go to try to cut up through the block you've been circling around, and head up through the alleyways in between the buildings. Which means you lose visibility on him. And given where we've described that he's been making these circles, where do you do your thing? Where do you cut in through? In which direction?
Can you circle around the area?
Right here, here, through here.
This alleyway.
This alleyway here.
Yeah,
You're
once it
gonna
comes
cut down through that.
Yep. And then try to
and
come out
hopefully
about
intersecting
here.
of here. Gotcha. Okay. So you dip down through and try to double time it up through this alley here. And are you just going to stay on this side of that alleyway? You're going to go to across, or you what is your
I
tactic?
think I'm gonna go on the other side because he's expecting if he expects me to try to cut him off, he won't expect me to come from the other side of the street.
Right. Give me an agility check for to move.
24 with hope.
24 with hope. Yeah.
With 12 and 11.
Very cool. And a perception check.
Okay, trying to track him. So. Yeah. 25 with hope.
Absolutely. All right. You can see that he has darted in the opposite direction. You are waiting to jag out at him up right about here. You can see that he has stopped and is turned around and is making his way back up to here.
Full pursuit predator, just
All right. Agility check here.
use my hunter experience for this.
This is the experienced hunter.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Not great this time. What was it? Agility, you said?
Yes, please.
11 with hope.
11 with hope.
Mhm.
Target number was 16 for this. Unfortunately, as you're trying to make your way like a salmon upstream, you're jostled and turned on shoulders of those who are interfering with your path. And at one point, you're turned back around to acquire him, and he is gone. You have only your mark now to rely on. You've lost visual with him. And I can tell you at this point, he is veering off to the east.
From what?
To the east.
Yeah, from this corner
he'll
here,
come
it
back.
looks like he might be trying to shoot into the timber district.
I'll head back to the square to find him.
Okay.
The time you guys are finished with the papers, I'm just there again.
Told you not to lose him.
So,
You bitch.
I attempted to intercept when he figured out I was following him. He outmaneuvered me. He's heading towards the timber district.
Did you try running?
Yes, he's faster than me. I also have a wide stance when I run, so I was getting caught on people.
Thank you.
I would ask for if I could get a hope for that.
When I run, my hips slip my knees out, and all of a sudden I'm flapping.
I cover 2 squares when I run. I become large when I.
You run like Shaggy.
No, it's one of those Jesus lizards.
So you run like Shaggy because all you see is the side
were not
profile of where
expecting
you
any
on
of
the
that.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyways.
I didn't forget.
Back to the serious nature of this. So where did you lose him and which way did you lose him in?
He was circling around this.
Yeah, I mean, you've got
Mhm.
a pretty good idea of the businesses that are on that block. So
Mhm.
you would be able to describe, and that would be enough for you probably to.
He was heading in that direction.
That's interesting and a little different. Okay. Have we got all your papers, sir?
So many as I feel we can find. This will have to do.
Are you okay?
Well enough.
Mm.
Thanks, but no thanks to that one.
We'll have a conversation with him
Sit
later.
on him right now.
Have a good day.
He shoulders his satchel, and though you know he doesn't need to, he limps off.
No, I could have been really mean and said the dog had one more paper he had to get from the dog specifically.
With some dread, no damage, but just
Now he's full sprinting with no limp.
Right?
Rusk
When
would
he
be
falls,
great.
satchel opens up, and
Vosk would do
Not our problem
great
this
on one
time,
of those
Bob.
like judge shows where people are faking injuries. He just says something in their ear, they freak out,
Yes.
and so they're not crippled.
You would get rid of insurance fraud off the bat.
Hmm.
So, anyways, I started dreading.
Anyway, a voice of dreaded.
Okay. So I will look to start headed that way, I suppose.
More than likely, he's going to continue on into the Timber District to try to lead us off in a wild goose chase. I could continue to chase him to keep him busy if you want to investigate the area.
Legitimate question. The scent you're using to track him,
Mm-hmm.
does it match you? And is it something that he can pick up? I'll start nodding at Bonnet. Because we go two
The
separate
sense
directions.
of my magic. I don't know if you can follow that.
Well, I don't think he's that good yet. Never mind.
I've never had to have someone else try.
You could show me his footprints and you head a different direction.
Give me a knowledge check. I'm going to roll an advantage die for you.
Me?
Yeah.
It's the Fushi!
Hi, sweet lady.
I told you not to make any promises.
5 with hope.
That makes us 6. Still no help. Take that hope if you need it.
Joining us, she will be donning her orange costume.
Yeah, you can't imagine if you don't know.
Well, what if you point out his footprints where he was walking at? We track his footprints. You follow a different direction with your magic.
I can certainly try, but do recall that there's quite a few people on the streets.
It's either that or we abandon him. Or we follow you following him, which means he's losing all of us unless we all just sit on the corners.
Hmm.
Somebody's going to be alone when he passes by, or if he doesn't pass by.
I can show you where we were, yes.
What's your thoughts?
You know what? I'll take him to that area, but I'm gonna take him to one of the alleyways where he had tried to zigzag me, where there would be less foot traffic.
It's a good thought. It's a good thought.
We're level 2, by the way.
Yeah, that informed me on that one. So while I was at work with downtime, I was like,
I can make sure people don't lie.
You can do a perception check to try to get the scent.
I will use a hope to tack on track the pack.
Gotcha.
Add 2 to it.
And because of Daniel's good idea, I will roll an advantage die for you as well.
I got those sometimes.
Well, that's a lot better than the last one.
We're looking to beat.
It's perception. That one. So that is a total of 17 with fear.
So it's 22. I
That's
will
fear.
add that 12 fear.
We're at max. I think.
I don't know if there is a max to fear.
I don't play with a max of fear. According to the rules as written, the max is 12, but fuck that.
That's limiting.
My power should have unlimited power.
I give you guys plenty of flexibility. I get a little bit of flexibility
No,
myself.
Yours makes it interesting.
we're supposed to have fun, not you.
no.
There's no what this game's beer.
So yeah, he takes a couple of woofs, tracks forward for 20, 30 feet, then goes back, tracks backwards 20 or 30 feet, and then sits at your feet, letting you know, signaling that he's got a scent.
I'll hop on his back. So, are you going to follow him? Or how do you want to go about this, Drakko?
That is a good question.
Because right now, as you follow him, you follow me, or you follow us.
JB, Speedy, he's getting further along. No.
Somebody's getting left alone. Well, I'm never alone, but still.
Honestly, with that idea, I feel like following Vosk might be the better choice. not necessarily the more comfortable, but given that we know he's got the scent of the correct person, whereas Bonnet should have the right person.
Well, best we can do is try. If we see each other, we'll know better. I'll look down and I will just say fetch. And then just pat him on the side and take off in the direction of the most recent scent to the part of the scent he's following.
All right.
All
Fade
right.
away.
Steady or quick?
Quick. Goes with that shit.
I rolled an 8
Almost
on
got
getting through the
soda
crowd
out your
earlier.
nose with that.
I don't.
shit.
All over would have been all over everything. So
Good control.
all right. Perception checks from the two primary trackers.
Yay, I'm not that.
Spending a hope for Hunter.
I'll spend a hope for my tracker thing too.
Hot damn.
Not a crit, damn it. That's an 11 for me.
Roll double 10.
With
That this would have been just to pick up the right one would have been a 12. So unfortunately, still not enough, right? You said
I got 11 with
11.
hope. That's with my bonuses. Hope I spent.
So yeah. Okay, so here's your hint because it was with hope.
Yes.
That's the thing either. Okay, so we shoot out here. But we took the alleyway past here. So we shoot out here, and Bonnet cuts left. But you know Bonnet well enough that you notice that when he starts to make that left turn, his head shifts to the right, and stays on. You recognize that means he's not convinced he's doing the right thing suddenly.
Is it cool if I make him stop and then try to regather the scent again?
Yes, that is cool. But that is going to raise your target number.
And I will not add on. I will not burn the hope to help out with that one. Maybe we can get one good one. That is a 16 with hope.
14 was your target number. Take that hope.
That's where I got on the die. Aha.
All right, he's much more confident. He takes off. He turns back around, heads down the street to the next alleyway. He heads down to this alleyway here, kicks off, and now you can see his head's down while he's running. So he is
Following confidence.
Yes, he is following confidently. Vosk, you crit. Is that right? It was a crit success. So you got him on lock. Put around this block here is a boulangerie, a bread and coffee shop.
He said lingerie. I stopped listening.
Boulangerie, boulangerie.
I heard blue lingerie.
That's
lingerie.
Oh, fancy
what
stuff.
fits your accent?
Where you sitting?
Lingerie.
I'm tracking footprints. Y'all seeing the fancy stuff.
So, anyways, I started looking.
That's a blue lingerie.
The scent goes there.
Yes, in through the front door.
He went inside.
Well, let's see if we can find him inside.
just a minute or two behind you guys come at it from a difference of one alleyway, one street. But soon enough, you're right in front of this boulangerie.
Just enter in.
Um,
Is there a back door to this one?
I was gonna go try to hit around to the back of it. There was.
Okay.
okay, that's important. And both of you had the same thought, independent of one another. So, really? At the counter,
Mm-hmm. Is he
ordering
giving?
his order.
He got hungry.
He lost.
It takes a lot of energy
Yes.
to avoid this.
I am a pursuit predator. And just as he's ordering, I say nothing and I just get behind him in line.
I know how that feels.
This place any good?
Did you roll a 1 or something?
The first one was a 1.
Uh-huh.
The second one was a 2.
Yes!
Giving it to us tonight.
Bread and coffee, two of the strongest scents that you can
Great
be
deal.
in, and he's completely in it.
Mhm.
He told me
It's so bad.
I'll give a second
He's not giving
to
us
let,
anything.
make sure they get
this work.
kind of around the back. And then I'm just going to whisper in his ear, "Did you work up an appetite running?"
Holy shit! Okay,
Look, the dice tell the story.
I've rolled like 2 crits tonight.
Nice.
Love you, Dad. Love you too.
You made me food.
Oh, this is fun. This is emergent shit. I'm loving it. This is the most fun.
Lend me a
This is what Daggerheart is the best at. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for
Katari. He's a murderer.
Very fast.
He's
Is
annoying.
he fast or is he just clever?
Yes.
Poke it on his nose.
Because
Okay.
Why not both?
I do know. I know what you said.
okay, no, it's in custom tab or
Pay attention to how far you're scrolling.
Roll. Thank you very much.
holy fuck, Daniel.
He has a heart attack immediately and dies. Oh, damn.
Don't worry, a couple more levels, I can talk to the dead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, are we getting into a fight?
What?
Oh,
No, totally a fight.
You're going to have a fight at the Starbucks, man? Come on.
He started it.
no. Kind of.
If he swings first, it's his fault. All I said was, did you work up an appetite running?
He actually started a polite conversation, just terrifyingly close to him.
Oh, that's why.
You never hit print.
There was a whole extra button I needed to press. I'm like, no, not now.
We'll get it.
So yeah, the short version of what you missed is the historian's haunt basically only told us about Zara. Not giving any names, but how the dagger ended up in Lutula.
Actually, you can.
Oh, yeah.
What?
There's the first part of the history of it.
If you want to read the report on,
The second page is what the dagger does.
Does?
It's a dagger.
It's stout.
It has a name.
Oh, did it come to me again?
came to her.
Oh, it is the closest person.
Yeah, it seems to be.
I'm just not pretty enough.
There we go.
Oh, okay. I finally see what you've been hand signaling at the entire time.
It's so tiny.
No, I don't know.
For a moment. Oh, where am I?
Package.
Oh, where am
Package.
I? Oh, it's the new mic.
Thank you. Woo.
Because we're getting some inconsistent performance out of our wireless mics, I've ordered a new condenser mic that hangs from the ceiling. It's actually not going to hang from the ceiling.
Okay.
I'm going to 3D print some mounts for it to use the fiberglass rods that I use for the swords.
I gotcha.
So it's going to mount up on,
Okay.
on these.
Cool.
Okay, one with it again.
This may have been a redundancy. This says it has a 25-foot cord on it.
It's not a cat.
Well, redundancy is better than none at
The
all.
dagger
Yes.
cast judgment. I don't have to have a cat this time, Daniel.
That's it? It's so tiny. That's what she said. Oh. The jack is bigger than the mic is.
So it's a Jackson and a mic?
I don't know why I'm doing this now. I should be smoking. That's why I got up.
It's giving Alyssa time to catch up on what she's
That's
supposed
true.
to do. Excuse me. So how about the back doors, Dad?
How about them back doors? They are present and accounted for.
Are we going to aim for the same one or different ones?
Are there more than one?
To this place, there's only the one. Businesses. Where are we? We're in Timber District, right?
Yes.
So the ones on the main street are going to be businessy businesses, merchants and traders and stuff like that. The ones back where you are going to be back entrances to those, and then workshops,
Okay.
many of which are open face, and so you'll be standing around while workers are going about their business in workshop space. They can.
Right. Not exactly trying to hide.
But this is not a high crime area, and you're wearing your guard colors.
Yes, I am. Yes, that is true.
So not a lot of no negative reactions so far.
And is Steed and Bonnet with me, or are they coming from the other end of the same alley?
That's a question for Steve Bonnet.
I would say it would have come from the other end of the alley because I passed by in a different area you did, saw y'all, and I'd be looping around a different direction.
Okay.
And seeing you, assuming you know exactly which door to go to at least, or a good enough range,
Do I know exactly which door to go to?
or at least rough enough. I have a plan.
I mean, only if you counted doors on your way around the from the front end. So
I imagine I
it,
would have.
it gets after 20 years of investigating and patrolling the areas, you probably would have thought that up. Yeah.
So
I have a plan.
So yeah, you have a real good idea of which back door is the correct back door. Okay.
I could make him not mobile anymore.
grasping vines.
Vicious Entangle.
That one.
It hurts him a little bit, but also he's not going anywhere.
Only if he fails.
No, I have to succeed.
Same idea.
Yeah. So I can at least slow it down, possibly. Possibly?
I mean, he's got that in between him and the front door, and then he'll have me at the back door.
And then I'll be there as backup at the back door.
I'm here too.
I also have a large dog.
Oh yeah, Bonnet caused an incident.
Oh yeah, what did he do?
He bit somebody.
He bit a courier.
After meeting the guy, he totally deserved it.
Right.
Fairly.
He needed some life experience.
He was a
You
crybaby.
provided that for him.
Yeah, he definitely has an experience now. Afraid of dogs. So the +2 to be afraid of dogs. But no, he bit him because I crit failed on that roll. All the paperwork he was carrying in the courier went flying everywhere. He was crying and screaming on the ground, so I gave him a healing potion. And then what else can we do to make this better? So I gave him my only handful of gold, and then helped him get the paper. We helped him get the papers up, and then he found us, and now we're tracking the guy again.
Now,
Yeah.
now we're in Fantasy Starbucks.
Essentially,
Yeah.
or like closer to Panera.
Fair. So even more overpriced coffee.
Yes.
Did you hear about the guy who's trying to sue Panera Bread right now because he ordered 4 sandwiches and the total count be $77?
How did that happen?
2 grilled cheeses, 2 tomato soups, and then 2 other sandwiches. Total was $77. And they charged his card without telling the price first off, flat out, just grabbed his card and scanned it. He's trying to sue him now because it was a total of 4 sandwiches and 2 soups for $77.
Yeah, I don't know how that would even work.
That's basically $11 an object, and then tax.
Which is insane for soup and grilled cheese sandwiches.
And if you,
Like sandwich in a small bowl of soup.
yeah, and their prices aren't that insane right now. It's not like you're going to Subway ordering like 7 subs and paying like $150.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, thank you.
That's what the Dagger is.
I'm here trying to help.
You are more than helpful.
Lady?
Doing the job.
So we can play that game. How far you want this?
You can just bundle everything onto my my chair.
You want it on the chair. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is wild.
Uh-huh.
Going ahead and putting up the mic.
We need all the help we can get.
Give her a shot and see what happens, man. I'm down. No second page.
I know.
You gonna go to the Christmas party thing in Orrery? I should be able to go. There's people talking about us having to work on Friday, which is my birthday. I'm not going to work on my birthday. And then Sunday, and I'm also not doing that because I'm there for an hour and I get to go home and I don't get paid more.
Okay, now I need to ask you for something else.
So I was like,
Can
I'm
you give
just
me a
not going
little
to come
more
in.
slack? You
My
pull
boss
down
said,
on the
no, that's
long
fine. You don't
one.
have to. And then the other guy was like, oh,
You can see
gee,
it's not
thanks.
tied off. It's just kind of looped through. That's about right.
Need to move anything, you let me know.
Oh, good.
Or swat at me, whichever one happens first. I found a dice roller I want to get because it's stupid. It's a cannon. but you just pull back on the stopper and it launches it. You have to have something to catch it though. It only goes about that far.
Hear me out. Set it up so it lands in here.
Oh, we will have to make our own freaking like mousetrap.
Or machine
Yeah.
of rolling dice.
Is either that or we just have a freaking like mousetrap set up where all of them roll at once. Just let it ride. But no, I found it's like a little cannon for like $30, but it's just spring loaded and it just shoots the die across. Well, that's kind of neat.
It's so dumb, but it's so cool.
Yeah, I just want it because I have a cannon to shoot my dice out of.
You know what's worse than a Tarrasque? A dire Tarrasque.
Played the first South Park game,
Mm-hmm.
the Stick of Truth. It was like they have dire wolves here. They're like wolves, dire. And it's like, that's how I explain anything that's a dire anything in games now. It's like it's like a normal bear, but dire. It's like, what does that mean? 4 times as big and scarier. You. What?
And there's this.
Right, you were about to murder me.
Yes.
You're fine. I have full faith.
I've already
in you.
died once. I'm not afraid of it.
I think you can handle 2 or 3 more. You're fine. You just get even more action the entire time. Every time you die, you just come back more action.
I become a full-on ghost.
Eventually, you're just half ash.
There's
That's it.
that transformation card.
I just become a literal ghost made of campfire smoke.
Oh, dude, you're the guy from Hellboy 2.
Hell yeah!
Just less Nazi. A lot less Nazi.
A little less Nazi.
Well, a lot less, because Daniel's not playing a Nazi. He's just playing something creepy.
I mean, he could lean into it though. The choice is there.
There is a Katari.
The choice is there. That doesn't make it a valid choice, but the choice is there.
I'd rather be Russian. They're at least funny.
Ah.
They sound
I do not-
angry 24/7.
I do not see that choice as being a choice.
Okay. You used a whisper.
Yeah, I didn't use an ability on him. I
He just whispered into
to
his
him.
ear.
Okay, so it's not like the voice was in his head, like
Mhm.
Dread.
Yeah, I was possibly here.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were trying, you could hear it.
In that case,
This is far less interesting now. I don't even want to do it anymore.
Does panic, and we are now. It's not that I want to kill you, but
Mhm.
we're retiring that die.
I
That was another 2. 1, 2, 2 with that die.
don't know, that does not hit me.
Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Because I had an advantage on this because he knew exactly where you were. So, but 7 doesn't do it. So what happens is he whirls, and as he turns to face you in this cat-like
Mhm.
flip, he is thrusting at you with his dagger.
Mhm.
That dagger skins by you, catches your cloak, and penetrates your cloak.
Mhm.
Spotlight goes to you.
Just for posterity's sake.
Thank you.
I'm activating Patron's Mantle. Yeah. So everyone in this fantasy thoroughbred sees this horrifying monstrosity. And then I'm going to actually make a melee attack.
Great.
And then this guy goes, "Oh, I thought so."
Tries to stab me and all right, that is a
That sounds good.
Honestly, could be either way.
Yeah, fair.
55 with fear.
Holy
that was a good.
Shnikes, that
Yeah.
absolutely hits.
So it's actually 2d8 now.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. I have so many D6.
D8 or D10?
It's d8 for the scepter. For the melee attack.
Oh, not lightning strike.
No, I did not Blighting Strike. I was thinking about it 'cause I'm in like a confined space. So that will be 7 points of magic damage. No, sorry, physical.
7 points. Two hit points to him. He is bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wasn't saying you couldn't.
That was with
Fear.
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 Um,
It's ready.
Also, remember, I hurt him before, and I don't know if he's even stopped moving.
That's fair. Man, worst case, we just kill him.
as your attack succeeds, he doubles over and then vaporizes.
Oh, he's got the midnight power.
Perception check. I will give you a perception check.
I've still got my mark on him. We'll spend a hope for Hunter. Did not do great this time. Okay, so 2. $15 with hope.
14 was your. You hear padded feet, some, and he rematerializes on the other side of the counter in the doorway that leads into the back preparation area.
Blinding strike.
Do it.
$21 with hope.
Oh, you are rolling awesome. That
Mhm.
absolutely hits.
Now, it's only 2d6 because it is with hope. So 2d6 plus 1. 9. The goal is to try to incapacitate rather than kill him.
You succeed in doing so. The blight holds him. He begins coughing and with great racking gasps and drops to his knees, well and truly incapacitated.
I will just very calmly walk to like the area where I can get around the wall. Coming back to a normal thing,
Okay.
and I will go around and tie him up with my rope.
This has happened really, really quietly. So those of you in the back,
No,
nothing.
I am intent on walking through,
Mhm.
at least poking my head in to see what I can see.
Don't need to. If you enter the premises, you walk in through the back door. You can see that you are in a kitchen area that has bread ovens and preparation tables, and directly opposite you, you see Vosk standing over a Katari, black Katari, gray stripes on his face like a black tiger. And Vosk is holding a length of rope that leads down to what looked to be maybe Vosk's got him tied up by the wrists.
Oh, hello.
I mean, if it works.
He went down faster than I anticipated.
I mean, he did stop for lunch apparently, so
Yes, that was very odd. Poor decision on his part.
clearly. Light guy?
Light guy?
Is he light?
Oh, as in weight?
Yes.
No, he's dense. He's muscular. You would probably still be able to sling him over your shoulder, but it's not like.
I like that one.
Go to the counter, like still on this side, and I will just drop a handful of golds. Like, sorry for the trouble. His order. Can I have it?
Double soy latte, cinnamon crinkles.
More taste. Thank you.
Written on the front of the cup is Zahn, Z-H-A-N.
His name is Zahn.
That works.
He doesn't have great taste.
When you say that to him, Zahn goes, fuck.
You truly did not think this through, did you?
I didn't know you guys were this capable at tracking me.
Well, the thing is, I don't think we were tracking you.
We were tracking me.
Well, you found you.
Yes, I did. And I just kind of.
And back to headquarters.
I'm just sitting on the hallway. It's like, the alley. I'm having a feeling something really weird is going on inside Bonnet. I don't want to go in, so we'll just wait till they come out.
It's like come out. Just like
No thanks, I'm driving.
Double soy latte.
No thanks, I'm driving.
it's coffee.
Thanks, I'm driving. You ever seen a goblet of caffeine? Bad idea.
Well, now I want to see it.
It's like half of his friend that flies.
Now I need to see it.
Yeah, liquor.
Right.
Like that, but not range, but a lot of movement.
Real question is, does this have espresso?
Ooh, that is the big question there.
Was she good during the most of the day?
I'm not in this question.
Her,
All I
her
heard
and
was some arguing.
yeah, her and Mel fought a little bit this morning, but that was it. It was both of them being butts to each other.
That's for kids too.
I understand how you guys can go from I love you melody to
It's called siblings.
More along the lines of let's trade, and then Melody gives her the thing, and then she refuses to give the trade item,
I'm done with it.
and then Melody accidentally hits her in the side during the trying to get the trade item, so it's,
Kid stuff.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that was this morning though. Since then, they've been fine. Annoying, but fine.
Love you, Robbie.
Well, then you do that. Preferably in the bathroom, though.
Oh,
You must not have to go very, very badly if you're going to stand here talking about it.
why?
I broke it again.
Or maybe
Have you played?
already at 4 hours? I can't do
The experimental version of Drakko doesn't wear armor. Has potentially 16 armor slots, and potentially plus 11 insight. Instinct. Thank you.
Yeah, the math doesn't math, does it?
Very situational, but still possible.
It hurts.
it does hurt my brain. I've got a wow.
I broke it again. I like breaking things.
I just made a funny frog man.
Funny frog man.
His name's Tex Arcana. He's a wizard. He carries around
Wizard frog.
a
Wizard
lead
frog.
pipe with a piece of wood stuck to the end of it like a shotgun. That's his staff.
I should also make a funny frog, but make it Kermit.
Give me a bard.
I know.
Rainbow connection. We have all of these frog people.
welcome,
We're playing in a swamp.
Swamp.
Sesame Swamp instead of Sesame Street.
What doing?
Tied up guy going back to headquarters.
Yes, tied up guy going back up to headquarters. It's an uneventful trip. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. You guys can decide what your next steps are.
No, is this the headquarters of the Timber District?
No, this is headquarters back in
Have
the
you
middle of
checked-
town.
Have you checked on the blackmail people in the Timber District in a second?
They had been in jail for a day and a half now, so they're taken care of. The only other thing to question would be the pile of bodies we left in the South Slums this morning. But aside from that,
There was city people on their way to dispose of that.
yeah, no, Draco's already taken care of that. All
Yeah, it's
paperwork's
just
done
like
with that.
I think
Paperwork.
I think 90% of the pockets have been turned over now, and even then, I think we got all the main stuff we needed. And then this guy was the loose end
Yeah,
from that situation.
yeah, that's exactly what this was.
So now we're looking at the looking at that one tavern in the slums where the coin came from, where stuff apparently people have been coming in and going out of it all different times and stuff like that, which was the original plan before that fight got started.
Yeah, we can still do that
The leaky
tonight.
cask.
Yeah, leaky cask.
Yeah,
So
we can still
we got
play with that
options.
tonight.
Yeah, we got options of what to do. We got the information about the first part of the information about the dagger.
We got the most recent history of the dagger, and then Draco passed the fate check as to whether or not he reacted to his proper name being spoken aloud.
Steve's just convinced there's more than one Draco in the world, so he's not worried about it.
Bosca's not concerned.
Technically, I'm in witness protection. I just don't change my name. I'm following around the guy who's supposed to be protecting me. It's fine.
So it's now about 4 o'clock.
That sounds pretty damn close to right.
After making multiple trips around that block,
Yeah.
and then the walk back from there. So not annoying you yet.
He won't even come near me today.
So you guys worked out next steps?
I mean, we're going straight back to HQ. We should interrogate this guy as a
We
group
should
thing.
interrogate this guy and then worry about if we're gonna go to that tavern or not.
Yeah, interrogating and charging for murder. Because this is the guy that threw the dart. So,
And don't forget to ask about Evie.
yeah.
Evie. Once we get back.
This one actually
hand
works.
gestures.
This one actually works. Mostly.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Mostly.
I'm sorry. If I had something that ran up my hand gestures, I'd be flipping it off the entire time.
You can't, what gestures to recognize, unfortunately.
Well, no, it would just be me getting
That'd be cool,
irritated. It would be
though.
me getting irritated and just doing it anyways.
So by 4:30, you're back at HQ.
I find a good sturdy metal chair and I tie his ass to it.
Can I please get a finesse check from you?
Oh dear. I don't want to. Can I opt out?
You've already tied the knot, so let's see if the knot holds.
Is Fushi here?
She's not with you at the moment.
She at home
You
or
are
is she
not
at
at HQ right now yet.
15 with hope?
The last place we looked off, we were all back in
Yes. Did you go home or did you pick a
Stop
random?
using that
Another one?
message.
Or did you
That
pick
one
up
was a 6. That die has not rolled anything higher than a 6 today.
I'm not complaining.
Yes, hello, I
Gee.
love you.
you said that you are
Norma
in
loves
the
you
base.
too. Did you know that?
I'm at HQ, just in one of the random rooms.
So we have 15 with hope.
Then not Holt. He, you can see him struggling as you guys are walking. He's trying to work it loose, but it doesn't seem to be giving. So you get him into the house, and there is a makeshift holding area. It's these are this is a municipal building, so these are concrete walls, and there is a rope anchor. One of those where you make the figure 8 around it, so you can lock him down there.
Question.
Find out who's in HQ right now. Yes.
I just want to check the wording on the tell no lies ability.
Okay.
So it says, make a spellcast roll a target within very close range. On a success, they can't lie to you while they remain within close range. Now, my question about that is, for this ability to be working, do I need to be the one asking the questions, or could I cast the spell and then let him talk?
Read it for me one more time.
I'll read the whole thing. Make a spell cast roll against a target within very close range. On a success, they can't lie to you while they remain within close range, but are not compelled to speak.
Okay, to you. That is the critical phrase there. They cannot lie to you. This will be the first time you've used it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't telling.
Okay.
But I now know what the answer to that question is.
It's okay. I can kind of help. I can tell if people are lying if they're criminals. I have advantage on it.
1, 2, 3, slide 1.
7 people are going to be present.
Okay, and you know who?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to get a sense of what's what.
Yes.
I can still do what I said earlier.
No, not that one. Your other best friend.
Gosh. Looks like it starts with a B.
Yeah. This late in the day, people are going to start heading back. So at this point, it's just who's going to be closer to headquarters would be the
Right. And
ones that
you'll have a couple that tend to work night hours. Pip probably
Hmm.
works night hours. So
Patch.
you might want to have, right, well, Patch is there all the time. But
Coffee.
I might want you to actually kind of work out something like a schedule for who's
So it's a coffee flavored alcohol.
going to
Fair.
be in their
black- there's
patrol
black
area
coffee.
and who's likely to be at home
Oh, good.
during which
Wow.
hour that's.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sorry,
the one that
but
had
no.
Orrery,
You're good.
the Berserker movie.
You're good.
That's
It makes sense.
be a
I should.
good manager.
Good.
So you guys come in and get Zahn tied down. There are a few of the SPU members already around, willing to help. Some of them are spectating, depending on who they are. But yes, you now have the spotlights.
So the people who are present are Zara, Grorin, Jinx, Vasha, Patch, Tobin, who was the other one? And Anya.
Okay. That doesn't help me so much. But
So, what would you like to do with him?
We're going to start by figuring out why he murdered my interrogation subject earlier.
I may be able to help with that. My mistress imparted upon me some secrets recently. I believe I can make sure if he's lying. And in fact, perhaps draw out the truth when he least expects it.
Okay.
Unless there are different
That
ideas.
can be Very helpful.
I know what people sound like when they're lying. I'll sit there with you.
Okay, so
I will walk in and immediately start taking the saddle and stuff off of Bonnet and putting it up in the corner and let him walk around freely.
And I'll
It's just one strap.
Yeah.
If you leave his
I'm fully
bridle on.
taking everything fully off of him. Give him a second to actually breathe out and everything on, and
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll put you one full turn behind everybody else
That's
if
fine.
you need to.
that's
bail out
fine for
fast.
right now.
I'll go into the area that he's at. I'm not starting to talk or do the spell until we're ready.
This is its own chamber,
Mhm.
but the door has been removed from it.
Mhm.
So it's just an archway directly off of the main gathering area. Have the floor plan.
I do.
Okay.
We
Then
we
it's
tried.
whatever I say it is.
Yeah, we tried. That wasn't going to work well.
Okay.
So
So I come into the space, not casting it immediately. I'm gonna try to work it into conversation.
Okay.
Like the spell even states like there's no like obvious casting of it, but part of this is just sort of flavoring is I'm having a conversation and it's through.
Absolutely.
So I come into the space and just kind of sit with him. It's like, I apologize for the rough gathering of yourself. You made quite a bit of difficulty in gathering you, Zan.
I'm a difficult guy.
So, tell me, Zan. And this is the words kind of coming through. And for like, if it was like a film production thing, not like physically in the universe, it does, his voice kind of does the Bene Gesserit thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, why did you kill him? Doing math.
Do you have a target number, or do I give?
It's a spellcast roll against a target.
Okay.
So that's going to be 20 with fear.
you have not rolled below a 20 against this guy since you caught up to him.
I'm not complaining. Oh, actually, I kind of like this flavor a bit. If I may, just add some
Yeah.
flavor to it. They can hear the voice reverb. He can't.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right.
Because he's my target.
Yeah. All right. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Never leaving eye contact with you.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes are black with a ring of gray at the edge of the iris. This man is completely made of black and gray.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at you. He says, "Couldn't have him give us up." And then his eyebrows, and then fade back down.
And who is us? Who do you work for?
I work for myself.
And you said us. Now, you might be a freelancer, but you're working for someone. Oh.
Somebody needs to find that fucking owl. Sorry.
He stays tight-lipped.
He takes a stress then.
He is not making eye contact with you.
Mm-hmm. He marks a stress and the effect does end. You must be quite frightened of them. Or is it just business?
Everything's business.
Tell me, do your friends at the Black Nail give you as much credit as you deserve?
I've never been there.
Try to spell again with this next, if I may.
Are you checking any of these replies?
Well, the Black Nail's not a place; it's a group, right? So
Mhm.
I would know that from hearing them talk about it as like an organization versus an actual place of that. So it's like, okay, that's obviously just stupid to say,
Mm.
but sure. Would you say it was a perceive
Yeah, this is
or
perception.
sense? Okay. Oh, tell me you don't fit. Oh,
Hey, you're saying I didn't roll that great? I didn't. You've been rolling nothing but great. Yeah, I didn't roll great this time.
Because I said something.
Yeah, that's an 11 this time.
How dare you?
Okay.
I'm gonna roll through this first.
That's an 18 with hope.
Okay.
Tell whether or not he's lying about anything so far.
So far, and we'll say this will last you for the rest of this scene.
Mhm.
Um, couldn't have him given us up was the truth. I work for myself was not the truth, and obviously I've never been there was the truth, but wasn't related to the question.
And just to specify, because you said it was not the truth, he basically has to either not speak or tell the truth when he's under the effect.
Right.
Yeah. Just wanted to clarify on that.
Okay. And when he does not speak,
It basically he takes
he
a
has
strike.
to take a
When
strike.
he refuses to speak, yes. It's just like it's
So
either
if he lies, he doesn't have to take that stress.
he's not able to lie. It's either he goes mum or he speaks the truth.
Right.
That's basically how the spell works.
Right. Okay. You will note
Mhm.
that he was able to make that one lie
Mm-hmm.
while he was not making eye contact with you.
Interesting.
And if I can say one thing, I will be behind him directly while he's talking to him. And every time I feel like something's a lie, I just tap him.
You can
On
be
the back?
beside him, but he is tied to that anchor on the wall.
I'm saying like him just
Oh,
behind him.
behind him. Gotcha.
And I just like give him a light tap every time I figure something's a lie.
I'm just gonna go over and just lift his head back up to look at me in the face. It's going to go easier for you in the long run if you help us.
Just like a lazy cat will do. He closes his eyes.
Now I'll just remove my fingers. Perhaps your trained interrogators will have better luck.
One, two, three, four.
Yeah, we're gonna draw straws, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a d4.
Seven.
Vasha!
Hi, Captain. Sergeant.
See if you can't get some truth out of this man.
She steps forward and under your control and enters your control.
Vasha the Unbroken is a seaborn orc guardian.
I'm just going to leave the room.
Oh, that's an interesting concept as well. She is an orc. She is battle driven and happy to be in the fight. So she does have the experience. Injury will be repaid.
Injury will be repaid.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fill it up for him.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, not all the way, only about halfway full, okay, baby? Would that be too much? Less than halfway?
No, about halfway is fine. Less than that.
Melody, a little less than half.
torn from.
Yeah. Okay.
How is injury will be repaid related to someone who has not done her injury?
The injury is not hers. The injury is of her comrades. Oh, but this guy hasn't hurt any of us.
Not yet. Not to your knowledge. Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
She's got it though, so
So if he ever does,
okay. She does have +1 in presence, +2 in strength, so she can do some intimidation stuffs. That's not gonna help anything. But that might. So
Very bad idea. Sorry.
she's gonna come in smiling
No, it's
with
better
her
not.
broken tusk. And she's gonna start questioning him about what he knows about where he needs to be, where he's supposed to be. Where are you expected to be?
presence, intimidation. I will because she is who she is, and I know her look. I will roll an advantage die for you.
I know this room.
That is a 23
16 was your target number.
Just betting.
with fear if you want that.
Just to say what Vosk is doing, if you do come down at this point at any time, Vosk has taken a seat and is just kind of deflated as his intense focus has lessened. just, just rubbing his temples because God, he's got to have a headache after keeping that intense focus for hours. But please continue.
Is it warm in here?
Finally feel warm.
I got business in the districts.
Which district specifically?
The one where your mom lives.
Sorry.
She's gonna heel stomp his toe.
Right on.
Steve just off the side after she does that. You know, I think that was a lie.
Don't even need to roll. He was already technically at 0 hit points through all this. The damage that would be done is extreme enough that he loses consciousness.
Why'd you bring me a broken toy?
Yeah.
Blame it on the scaly one. The other scaly one that you don't know.
The one with the hat.
The guy with the face and the other face.
Sorry, Captain. Didn't realize he was that bad. Is he still alive?
Barely. Patch
Patch is gonna get to work.
will have seen what's going on. Yeah. You will have he'll have full stores. So flips his hand around, and it keeps going more than it should, and a hypodermic needle extends from his index finger, and he Gom Jabbar's Czar. Yes.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
pull on Uma Thurman him from Pulp Fiction, just
Yeah. not through the sternum, but
So
essentially the same situation.
Patch, so that everybody knows, Patch is a Seraph Golem.
Oh, fantastic!
And not a Clank Golem.
he's one of the new barrel driven.
And he is designed for patching.
He's a field man.
He's Baymax.
He's he's yeah,
Get that one.
that's probably the best. He's Baymax meets a medical droid from Star Wars.
So Baymax without the flush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without the floof.
I am not fast.
All right.
All right.
That's interesting.
Once Zahn regains consciousness, he spins his finger back. That needle retracts, and he spins back out in the other direction, and gives him another one. First one was red. Second one is blue.
Make him green. If he's lucky.
So he says, repair function completes, success minimal, stress reduction applied.
Thank you, Patch. That's very helpful. Stay close by, just in case.
Affirmative.
Back to Vasha. So you want to try that again?
I got business in Great Square.
Didn't you know that already?
Suspicion. Oh, I'm not in the room, sorry.
Do you have an address somewhere specific that you can give us?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna.
How about when?
Daily.
How about when?
Doesn't matter. With each answer, the ones that you've been giving have been honest.
Okay.
He is deflating.
I want to ask one question to the guy. Let's see reaction. Should we tell Evie you're not gonna make it?
Yeah, you do that.
Do I get any inkling out of that, or just let me roll?
It's the first time he's made eye contact with anybody since he stopped making eye contact with Bosk.
So I can see that being a sign. I hop up from the stool I was sitting on and immediately walk out.
Draco's going to make a knowledge roll. Proper knowledge roll. We've already done the thing, but I want to make sure that he understands EV versus the other information that he's got. It's a 19 with hope.
So what is the other information that you're thinking?
You had told me that I found some information on the papers
Yes.
from the Gilded Leaf.
Yes.
So, yes, Draco does put 2 and 2 together because with the knowledge that is a 21.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool.
Eat that smart boy.
Draco's got his own ideas. And when was your last visit to the Gilded Leaf?
I thought I had the volume off.
A weather update. He's right looking through all his phone, just talking. A weather update from the weather genie.
TV in the background.
Damn, the weather genie's loud this time of
like,
day.
sorry, I'll turn that down.
Sometimes the meditations get too loud.
Sometimes the other voices become audible.
The question was, when was the last time you visited the Gilded Leaf?
Correct.
Once again, he starts to turn to make eye contact with you and then looks down. Says, never been there.
Technically, I walked out of the room.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think he needs them to be there to know why.
Yeah, no.
Technically, I walked out of the room, so I'm not going to even try to say anything about it.
If he's not watching body behavior, if he's not there to,
No, I understand that. I'm saying Draco didn't need him
Gotcha.
from the body language there.
Okay.
Unless you want me to stay, I'm going to go tend to the dog.
No, you're good.
And see all the people in the corner petting the dog.
Vosk is basically laying on the floor in the corner, just cat over face. Just deflated lizard.
When you see the bearded dragon, they're like,
Bei'Hara, I think I've got what I
they're
need
all spread out.
for now. Have what fun you want, I suppose. We'll get some more information later if necessary. Aye, Captain. And Draco will leave.
What were your instructions to us out?
Have what fun you want with him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
We'll get more information later if necessary.
So you come out seeing Vosk head over there. Many people pet the dog.
Now, I'll just jump in and say this too.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a room with Vasha before she was called, just chatting with her. Because Fushi's right now having a little meltdown over information that she kind of is starting to learn. So when Vasha gets called, that's when she is going to walk out of the room into the main thing.
Come down. See, so many people pet the dog. The lizard deflated on the floor.
So the choices were Jinx, Tobin, Anya, and Vasha
Right.
for the interrogation.
Okay.
And you rolled the aggressive one.
I put that right on.
I just hearing your voice, it's like, hello, Fushi.
What happened to you?
Migraine from such intense focus.
He got in a fight in a coffee shop and won. They're talking to the loser now.
I wasn't hurt.
That
I was just very focused, and now my head hurts. I think my eyes are trying to escape my skull.
well, we can't be having that.
No.
You want some common tea?
That sounds lovely. I shouldn't have drinking that latte.
Started the
Sorry.
Probably.
Soy disagrees with me.
No, actually, I wanted to ask, was there espresso in there?
It was a latte.
I don't know what comes in a latte.
I'm not sure either.
You have a base amount of
You know
caffeine
what?
inside of it.
Luck roll. There was espresso. I don't think espresso comes naturally in anything.
It could definitely be added to
Yeah.
whatever.
I did a luck roll. Fear was higher. There was definitely espresso.
Right.
Yes, a traditional latte is a espresso-based drink.
Well,
So there we go.
So while he's trying to relax his heart, it's like boom, boom, boom.
and it translates to my tail just.
Stay clear.
Tobin. Well, I'm not gonna have to sweep over there.
Okay, so we've gotten some answers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We've put some
Does not pull it all. Just
disparate
mouth.
factors together to create a little bit more of a comprehensive picture.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Might take a minute.
So we have
That is great swear.
we have a name, we have a location. We just don't have the for sure of why.
Question is
Yeah.
that name in the same location with stuff? 100%? Or nah?
This EV seems to be really tied into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But do we know who Evie is?
Draco does.
Oh,
Yeah. So somebody knows. We don't know.
I don't know if Draco is personally knows them well, but
You will not have had any specific dealings with this person. What you have been able to determine is in the first mention, it sounded like the name was Evie,
yes.
but now you come to put together that these are initials.
Yes.
So on the streets, they refer to her initials as her name.
Voss was just like, Draco, was anything of use taken out of this?
Yes.
Big
Not-
fat question mark hanging in the air there.
Sound a little
I'm not-
hesitant there.
I'm not sure how properly helpful this is gonna be. Zara, Great Square's your area. Are you familiar with Bei'Hara Vance? Zara is a panther-like Katari.
Yeah. She's a rogue.
She is. Where the fuck? Zara Swiftclaw. She is a brawler.
Oh, she's a brawler. That's right. A martial artist, I think.
Correct. Lithe and
right.
graceful, Zara grew up navigating the crowded streets of the Great Square. Her fur sleek, ink black, and moves with a dancer's poise. She eschews heavy armor for reinforced leather and fights with her fists and feet. Her movement a blur of controlled, precise strikes.
Let's get a knowledge check for Zara.
Are you sure? I think the captain spooked her. That is a 1918
Wow.
with fear.
Here's everything I know. Sorry, boss. Here we go.
I killed man once.
It was in that district. I took over that district, so over to find out.
I was off duty. I hit the body.
I was
Sorry.
drunk. I'm sorry.
Okay, what was the question?
One
again?
time, I
The
stole a box of
question
Girl
was,
Scout
Are
cookies.
you familiar with
from Greece. Like, what's up?
the
Makes a bunch of big
with
vomit.
Elara
Victoria at
Vance?
the movie theater with yeah, just threw him
Yeah.
on the balcony. Screaming to hold that out.
Yeah, she's number 2 at the Gilded Leaf.
How much dealings have you had with her?
Almost none. Sometimes we run down leads and we interview locals, and I don't think she's ever been the subject, but she may have answered some questions for us.
Okay. Thank you, Zara.
How did you come by Elara Vance? How did you come by that name?
The Gilded Leaf.
Okay,
The paperwork.
gotcha.
I happened to be looking at that when you were bringing it up, that the paperwork from the Gilded Leaf, and you put 2 and 2 together barely. I happened to be looking at her name when you said that.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That
okay.
was like pure coincidence. I'm like, EV, right? Evie.
Once he said
Evie.
things are marked with EV, it's like Evie. Oh, I remember that from last time.
So I've given him a write-up of every...
Yeah, he would know
Yeah,
because he's
been in
yeah.
he's been in charge of the area for 20 years. He's been in Faith Wheel, so he knows a lot about the district. So
We don't know nothing.
Sorry.
no, that's good. That's I mean, that's amazing timing.
Yeah. You had mentioned that we noticed some of the paperwork were from the Gilded Leaf. I'm like, okay, so I'm up.
Oh, we didn't notice anything. You did, but
Yeah. And so I was looking through, I
The
was like,
dog
okay,
can't
so who
read.
are we dealing with from the Gilded Leaf? And started reading, and then he said, perception check. Sweet. He said, the best I can do is, and then gave me
Right?
that,
And I
that
thought I
really
was being
weak.
vague while he's sitting there looking at the words.
You were
Elara
being vague.
Vance.
It just he happened.
Yeah, I know that was,
That's the real police like work there. Like,
Yeah.
you asked the question, what was the name that he had given off? I was like, Evie. I have a niece that reminded me of that.
Yes.
Evie. Yes, I got it.
All right. Cool. That's a legit investigation. Nicely done.
we did it. Yeah.
There was a little bit of Bexley in there for the whole thing, but the conversation happened that morning as well. So it's like,
It would be fresh enough. Yep. Cool. Okay, so next steps.
okay, so it's 5.
About 5, yeah. Sorry, before we do this, tell me about the next 2 hours with Zasha or Yasha or whatever,
Vasha.
and Zahn. What fun is she having?
Ultimately, it's going to be some level of personal torment, given how easily he went down the first time. It's probably going to be less physical and more emotional.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
She does have a +1 in presence, so she probably could do some generalized threatening. And given that he has already looked the Reaper in the face once, tell me I'm wrong.
No.
I think he would probably take some level of that with him. But yeah, it's mostly going to be verbal abuse and maybe after a while I can see her getting some alcohol involved.
Okay.
I can see her getting some alcohol involved to help
Alright.
loosen his tongue. And since he's dehydrated and unfed, somebody did his coffee.
He didn't even get to drink the coffee, which would have dehydrated him more, honestly.
That's enough for me. Thank you. All right, next steps.
So we have a couple of choices now, and Andy's not here. So let's talk quickly so that he doesn't have a clue when. Um,
The Timber District, but I'm starting to think that's a distraction. That's red herring.
You-
That's the obvious.
you mean the South Slums one?
Yeah.
There is that place to go check out. But that feels, the more we learn, the more that feels like that is just a stepping stone.
Yeah, it's either just one point on the run or it's a red herring.
Yeah.
We have a connection there with Evie and the Gilded Leaf.
The Gilded Leaf, yes. Yeah.
The fact of the matter is we don't know if he already stopped by in the waning hours where we weren't there, so we have no idea whether or not he's alerted anyone he was being followed. So the question is do we go now and hope that we catch him off guard, or we wait, let hackles that are potentially raised lower, and then go in? But that would run the risk of them noticing he doesn't show up.
It also gives them extra prep time too for anything else if you did want them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey. It's one of those damned if we do, damned if we don't. And damned if we do.
I'm familiar.
Leaky gasket and
The Gilded Leaf. Those are the 2 points of interest we have right now.
If we had to choose between the two, the Gilded Leaf is what I would recommend. Because if
That's
they
in the
are
corner.
linked and we go to the other place, they could get word to them.
you know better numbers in groups, but we could always split the party up, hit both locations.
Yeah, but in what sense?
There is no evidence solid to implicate either location. This would have to be quiet.
This would have to be investigative. Investigative. I don't know how to say that word.
I think you did it. Merely probe to learn what's going on.
But if we ask the wrong questions at either place, it's going to alert them further than already and probably start another fight.
It's your call, Captain. This is your city.
You can decide who, but one of the SBU speaks up and says we could just put it under watch.
Yeah.
You put up a couple of bodies on Gilded Leaf and maybe a couple bodies on the cask and see if there's any interaction between the two. If there's not, then they're unrelated things that are happening. If there is, then there's that much more to go on.
And give us a night to prep.
Night of sleep would be nice, yes.
That's fair. We've been through a lot of nonsense today.
Yeah, judging with how your armor's looking and how he's slumping
Mm-hmm.
over right now. I think we might do good with a night's rest and a little bit of recon.
Armor's not that bad.
My brain hurts.
I saw
I'm
you
not.
get beat to shit and back, and that's why we jumped in and helped. Try to make sure you stayed because I'm protected if you're up.
All right, so we will take a rest tonight. Draco is going to Rorik and Pip. Yeah. Rorik and Pip, he's going to instruct to spend time on the leaky cask. Zara and Anya will spend time on the Gilded Leaf. Yes.
Zara, no relation.
While you are making these assignments, in the questioning room, you hear a thump and a
Good cat noise.
guttural. Thank you. Guttural, wet gurgle, and charging out of the room comes Zahn. He full run, full charge, darts through the room, shoulder charges the front door, and bolts through. I will give everybody one action.
Vicious Entangle, and I also want to use Burn a Hook for my experienced sharpshooter.
Right on.
So that gives me a +5.
The rest of the SPU is flat-footed. We're just going to go with these things.
I'll try to.
19 with fear.
That succeeds.
I was about to say, well, like, I'll blighting strike him, but he's now. I know what that does.
Yeah, I literally scream, "Holy fuck!" and then just launch an arrow and then just vines. But that was with fear.
Can you read the text for me?
So they are restrained.
That fear is what allowed Zahn to act.
So make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. On a success, roots and vines reach out from the ground, dealing 1d8 + 1 physical damage and temporarily restraining the target.
The needles on the vines penetrate him. Roll that damage.
He's still fucked up.
4 total.
He is dead. He is entangled and killed.
Well, he can't go talk to anybody anymore because he doesn't have the ability to hold air.
I kind of love these. It's
You're supposed to do this. Instead, you did this.
And no,
Instead of vines like wrapping around him, it's a Venus.
it just went like this, and it's just like, "Nyeh. Oh no."
Yeah.
Somebody call a priest. He is now holy.
Well, there goes further interrogations.
Sorry, I panicked.
I was about to shoot him myself.
Pat shoulders people out of the way and heads into the questioning room.
Yes.
He's there for just a couple of seconds before he steps back and stands in the middle of the doorway.
What?
Really.
What?
He's there for a few
Patch?
seconds and then comes back to
Oh,
the doorway.
Patch?
How's Vasha?
I'm sorry.
she gone or is she dead?
She's dead. She's been killed.
How did this happen?
I mean,
It's a Katari.
yes. Retracting claws, make an agility roll, scratch a target within
Ah,
melee
I see.
range. That's how he.
Gotcha.
We left one person in a room with someone that can get out and cause problems fast.
Vosk will go over to the doorway, not trying to intrude on anything, but this is, in a way, his whole
This is his thing, yeah. Roll a d4.
Three.
Take 3. What are the points called?
Favor?
Favor. Thank you. 14 now.
Mm-hmm. No upper limit as far as I know. They don't go away.
So
Voss basically be just standing idle. If there is a moment where he can enter into the space to see what's happened, he will, but he's not gonna like force his way.
As you approach, Patch takes a step back and allows you access to the room.
Just seeing her there.
Her throat has been slashed out. You can see part of her windpipe actually hanging out of her neck. The whole of her front of her neck has been removed.
I'll just go up and close the eyes. Tell me, Golem, what was her name?
Vasha. Vasha what?
the Unbroken.
The Unbroken.
What is she wearing?
She's wearing pirate's garb, essentially. She's.
Yeah.
We have pictures. Do I have pictures here? I don't think I do. Okay.
The twist of the guitar playing makes it just so much more of a big
Mhm.
moment. I don't know.
Fushi.
Gosh, one of Fushi's good friends. Drinking friends, but good friends.
I did a thing.
Okay, you do that. Another crisis.
It's not my fault this time.
I did a thing though. He's not out in the wind.
Yeah.
You can kick the living shit out of the dead body all you if you want to. The vines can hold him in place while you do it. I did not see that coming, but something told me I should not walk out of that room, but I did anyways because it's like I think we got the info we need.
I was playing off the character idea of just his head's got to be hurting at this point.
Yeah, you gotta be reaching like almost an exhaustion level.
Just to help kind of move things along. I'm assuming she has like colorful like drapings or like rags or something with her, or like
Sashes,
a sash
yeah,
or something
stuff
like that.
Yeah, it would be underneath
Okay.
what we see here, but yeah.
They're so happy.
Oh,
Also, you could never have that sword with a shield.
don't worry
But
about
I dig it.
it. Basically find cutting. He'll you know what? He's gonna take. He does have that that old rusted hilt of his, and he takes the hem of his robe and is going to cut and tear off a part of it. So then he can wrap it around the slash of her throat and just say, with the name like the Unbroken, it's best that she still be seen as such even in death. It's not often I get to know the name of one who's passed away. Perhaps I could do this extra kindness.
Patch observes in a detached way.
Mm-hmm. The question is, does Fushi hear any of that?
Staring at me right now. And I feel like concerned. Because my first response was pull a bow out, shoot the motherfucker. And it's like, oh no, he'd kill her, I kill him. Oh no.
No. Slight breakdown. And at this moment, I will put it this way. There is no solid mind going on in her right now.
No thought,
No
all
thought.
scream.
No scream, no nothing. She just walks over to, what was his name, Zane?
Zahn.
Still just trapped in that entanglement. And because she is a red panda, I've got little claws too, right?
Right?
Yeah, so she's just gonna start mutilating him.
Look what you did, Onyx. You made your mama mad. Upset your mama. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry.
Don't put that on him. Don't put that on him. I will say, once she's done with her whirlwind of teeth and claws, if there's anything left, I don't think anybody said anything about going through like his actual effects and everything. I want to actually comb through Zahn's effects.
Vosk is busy paying vigil.
If there's anything that could give us an idea of anything. I won't look at it, but I will hand it all to you, but I will search for it.
Can you please
Yeah.
Okay.
be close?
If you get close now, she's gonna accidentally put
Doesn't matter, just total number of it?
Just a number, yeah. We're not looking for fate or...
Damn!
It's 14!
Oh, you got a 6 and a 4. Oh, it's fucking 10.
Could he possibly get an advantage die for the fact that there's bits being torn away and
Things
it's open?
Things are flying off of him, and I'm just in the back like,
Yeah, roll an advantage die. Someone, Fushi, roll.
yeah, roll. You're doing all the hard work. That puts it at 15 now.
It's a 15.
It's a 15 now.
That's fantastic.
I'm trying to find all of his personal effects. She's ripping the body to shreds. So I'm just catching things in the background and holding onto them so she can have them after she mutilates the corpse that is the guy that killed her friend. Trying to see if there's anything extra. Try to see if we find anything extra because I don't think anybody said they went through any of his personal stuff.
No, we put him directly in interrogation.
Yeah.
It's tied up pretty good, so.
Like, he's
I don't try to stereotype people. I assume they don't cut themselves out about bondage, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm seeing a lot of y'all for the first time now.
We've known each other for a day. Literally.
Very fair.
Well, you don't find anything helpful in the way that you were hoping.
Okay.
You do find that he has a pouch that has a very heavy pouch. It's 5 handfuls of gold. And you find a blue gem. This does not look to be a precious gem in that it is marbled and cloudy. Any of my magic users can give me a knowledge check.
I gotta try.
Voss, take advantage.
You know Jinx is there. Tiberian should be there too by now too.
just to hear this fucking commotion going on.
What are we doing?
Check in.
Knowledge,
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, Would either of my patrons' spheres of influence be applicable? Sorrow and grief.
Not in this circumstance.
So 14.
Okay, that is enough. So we have what we need.
Jinx did not do a thing that. She rolled a 10.
You will have seen one of these before. It's a Valor Stone. It's unmounted at the moment, but if it is mounted into an armor piece, I believe it's armor specifically. It's 15.
Everything I'm pulling off of this is all you.
Yes, you can attach this stone to armor that doesn't already have a feature. The armor gains resilient, which means before you mark your last armor slot, roll a d6. On a 6, you can reduce the severity of that damage by 1 threshold without marking that armor slot.
Yeah, so once Fushi comes down a little bit, just
I would have caught all of this. I just went there and grabbed what I could with it. The only thing that's dropped from it is just the 5 handfuls of gold, the marbled stone. That's it. It's like,
That's it.
I
Nothing
will,
useful.
I will wait. I will notice that stone is not a normal stone. Just look at you for a second, and just
it's a Valor Stone.
once you calm down, just walk over. And that's other than his life is the only thing you can pay your friend, or for your friend. I'm sorry you didn't get to do it, but here you go. So you got 5 handfuls of gold and the stone.
Well, I guess that's more like it.
Yeah. We both have small hands, so it's just kind of like you have all of this.
After doing that, I'll actually go back to the body. And I know fresh wounds, freshly dead, still probably oozing.
Yes.
But I'm doing my best to keep her face uncovered. I already wrapped it around her.
Right, and a lot of that there was already a pretty substantial pool
Mhm.
of blood around her. You've minimized that.
My
but-
goal is to keep the image of the unbroken with her.
And you other than the fact that she's laying in angel wings of blood now, she's laying in a way that her face.
I
will
can't help
not.
that.
Yeah.
But
Her face didn't actually take any damage. It was a very well-directed attack, only at her neck. So you've arranged her features into a peaceful visage, and you've directed the stream of blood that may still be exiting the body by wicking it through the fabric that you tied around her neck. So
I have a question about your headquarters. And it's not for the reason you think when I asked a specific question.
Where's the bathroom?
Is there a bar in here?
I would imagine.
I will. Steve will hop onto a stool, hop onto the bar, and get as close as possible to you. And I won't lock eyes with you, but I'll walk past you, and I will put my hand on your shoulder. I'm sorry. Something told me I should have stayed in the room. I thought we needed to talk. I take some of this as my fault. But I don't know how to handle this. I deeply apologize for your friend. And I hop back down. I will go find a corner with Bonnet, and I will sit with my back to the corner, pull my hood down farther, and just have the dog lay in my lap, and I will sit there for the rest of the night.
As you're walking away, well, it's not on you.
It never feels like it is, but still feels like it should be. There's also things you're not telling me. And I hope one day you feel the need to, because I'm giving you everything I have right now. It's going to be a long time we're going to know each other.
Hopefully.
Just no more cats, please. And I pull my hood down and I just sit back to the corner.
So Zara's sitting not that far from me going,
After a little while with her, I will go back out and, because Mahina doesn't discriminate, I will also pay vigil to Dead Zarn. Not saying anything, not doing anything fancy, just sitting. All that I'll really do is just go and close his eyes. If there's any of them left.
There's two more.
Hello.
Low.
Nope.
Okay. So I just kind of sit there. I assume you're still over there, just kind of. But I don't know. I'm just paying vigil.
Anybody else want to do anything before the night closes? We engage in a long rest.
Outside of generalized paperwork that has to be filled out now.
And also removal of those two corpses that are currently populating the house.
Get away.
You know what? I'm gonna do one thing. I wanna go over to you. I'm not getting up on your shoulder or anything. I'm just gonna pull your pant leg.
This one.
I want something first.
What?
Anything from sheet. I can't carry her fucking cutlass.
She has a secret key.
Ah, that's perfect.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Yeah.
I almost thought
her
about actually
chosen
going and
item
grabbing
was,
that and mutilating the
Jake's
body with
guardian
that.
You can technically two-handed,
Okay.
What?
All right.
but you're small. It's two-handed.
Your hands count as half.
Yeah.
So she showed it to you once. She keeps it on a chain around her neck. It's going to be blood-soaked right now, but you know that if you lift the veil that's been placed over her neck, you'll be able to.
It's probably cut as well, so.
Just the chain. Yeah, you know what? In fact, yes.
Thin
For the
chain?
sake of the way the scene's going to play when we do the animated series. Right. Positive manifestation.
Don't camera like that.
When that attack happens.
Imagine seeing Vosk run in animation.
Keep it out there just to make that.
Right, just do
I've
the
been imagining
boss
that since day
chase.
one. It's horrifying but funny as hell.
Picturing the scene from Attack on Titan episode 1, where it's like you're riding the dog and they're getting ready, and it's like, all right, get ready. And then you're Eren in the scene where he's running, and then I'm Mikasa in the background just.
But your legs are out here and it's whirlwinding.
Yeah. And there's some
Sorry, you got cut off.
Sorry.
That's all right. So when the attack happened, we saw, and Avasha spun a full 360, and as she turns to face the camera, we see not just the slashing claws and the blood flying off of Dawn's claws, but we also see the chain as it snaps on the end of the claw, and the key flies, bangs off of the sidewall, and returns to life very close to the center of the floor, so that when she finally falls on her back, it's at her feet.
Don't know what it's to, but it's the only personal thing she had. I have an advantage. Is that what? I don't think she had anything.
Those that are gone are never away from us. They remain. Memory, connection. They wane in time, but they never fade.
You're sure.
Because as Voska's trying to comfort you, all you can think of is that you need to be in the woods right now. You've lost another person close to you to tragedy that you never saw coming. The monk is calling to you again.
No, okay, hang on. I got a question on this one. Would I remember the full back death?
This is different enough circumstances. This is different enough that this isn't. All you have is the instinct to run for the trees.
So it's just a typical. It's a natural reaction that my body is doing, not so much on the mind.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
When I say the monk is calling to you, it's that run run for the first night where you ran into the woods.
Yeah.
So that I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm saying that right now the impulse to do that is there, but that would mean crossing through the whole fucking city.
Yeah.
It's not really an option, but that is where your mind wants you to go right now, where your heart wants you to go right now. The night that passes is, and as more and more of the SPU come to check in, Patch will have gotten Zara fully covered. Vasha, sorry. Will have gotten her fully covered and ready for transport and burial for the Orcish ceremonies. Will have done a body bagged Zahn, and he is out in front of the house now in the body bag, waiting for the body cart to come pick him up. But Vasha is essentially lying in state, as though at a funeral.
Vosk will be there lingering.
The night that passes ends up being an impromptu funeral, as the guards, the SPU guard members who are filtering in to check out for the night, those who are checking in for night duty, stop, and it's essentially an impromptu funeral that you guys get to witness to. So you're in your thing right now. There is so much sorrow from these people. In the 2 years that this unit has been gathered and working together, they were put together over the course of about 3 weeks. So it's not like she was the new one. These were a family. The SPU were their own very tightly knit family. And to lose one at home is very deeply affecting to us.
As I'm standing, not amongst the crowd, just as I usually am, just kind of off to the side, maybe not even noticed by others there, I send prayer to Mahina, reaching out to her. It's different. Seeing pain. I always come to the aftermath. So rarely do I see it fresh. To see burial rites for those that still love them. There's an ache that I haven't felt for a while. Something I had thought my task you gave me had worn away. I did not know her. and yet I grieve with them. Yet I don't feel the same for her murderer. I do as I must. I pay vigil. But I don't feel the same detachment. Is that wrong?
On asking that question, if you were to be outside, you would notice that clouds that have been covering all 4 moons scuttle off to the sides.
I like to imagine there's a window or something I can see.
The 3 other moons remain covered by the
Mhm.
cloud. Mahina's light shines through. And with that is delivered the message. This ache is important. It is rich. It is educational. But you must beware. This ache will persist. It will deepen. There will be more. Always, always more.
And if I can't bear that weight anymore,
You must. The clouds cover the moon once again. Long rest. It's 9:25.
I need to get going. So for my long rest, I will clear stress, and then project will be the funeral. If you want to consider that more of like the paying homage, that's up to you. Otherwise, I have like 16 favors. It doesn't matter.
Right? No, you. Anybody else have a project that they want to engage in overnight, or is it pure maintenance and regenerating? Fuck you.
He's angry.
Yeah.
I gave her to you. I could take her away. I noticed.
We can have it in flashbacks now, or in dream sequences.
Especially if I go down blood.
This is another one of those beautiful things where it was
You know,
not
with
supposed to happen. Not only was it not supposed to happen, it was not supposed to happen to the one character that you had decided to get close to. This is art, emergent art happening before all of our very eyes.
Is this
I think
because
it's
I didn't let
freaking
the guy
beautiful.
get away?
Yes.
That is Voss's fault. Like, if you take a couple of steps back, it is kind of his fault.
It's okay. Steve's gonna feel like it's his fault the entire time.
Voss doesn't think it's his fault.
Beautiful. I love what's happening, and it goes against everything that I had set up for him.
Mhm.
So I love it. I'm loving it. Thank you so much for joining us. If you don't like it, go screw yourself. If you do like it, please subscribe. Please comment. Let us know how much you like it. Let us know what you would have done differently, if anything. And
Remember, all donations go towards building the gaming commune.
yeah. Check with us in a couple more days when we do Side Quest Part 6, and we'll see you 7 days from now. Bye.